Welcome back. Still in local news, Minister of Public Administration and Home Affairs WDJ Siniratna says that attention has been focused on lowering the legal age for girls to get married. He made this statement at a function held in Ratnapura yesterday.
I propose that the legal marrying age should be lowered a bit and drafted a bill in this regard. This was strongly opposed by several women's groups, saying that I am attempting to destroy the girls in the country. What I was trying to do is create a social reform. We will speak to the necessary individuals and bring an amendment to the law. We will attempt to decrease the age to about 15 years. Do you like that? We have already issued a circular stating that marriages should not occur below 18 years. The court has made a request in this regard because various individuals have come to court and expressed the difficulties that they have had to face in this regard.
US lawmakers stand divided on how to resolve the current debt crisis. News First Ramesh Irugal filed a special report on the latest developments surrounding the debt crisis.
The US debt crisis has turned into a political deadlock as the US Congress has split along party lines in their search for a solution to the national debt crisis. With the August 2nd deadline drawing nearer, how will the US politicians react? The US House of Representatives passed a Republican bill proposed by Speaker John Boehner yesterday after the vote was earlier delayed. The Boehner plan includes spending cuts worth nearly $900 billion and would raise the debt ceiling by a similar amount. The bill, which was opposed by conservative Republicans, passed the House of Representatives with 218 votes cast in favor of it.
I stuck my neck out a mile to try to get an agreement with the President of the United States in order to try to come to an agreement to avert us being where we are. But a lot of people in this town can never say yes. A lot of people can never say yes. This House has acted. And it is time for the administration and time for our colleagues across the aisle, put something on the table. Tell us where you are.
Shortly after the House of Representatives passed the bill, the Democrat-led Senate rejected the Boehner plan in a vote which was held last evening. The Democrats say that the Republican bill would cause immeasurable damage to the US economy because it would cause the US Congress to vote for another debt ceiling debate in mid-2012.
This time the country's attention is focused on a filibuster. A filibuster to prevent us from moving forward on this legislation. The proposal that I put forward is a compromise. We changed it even more today. We would have changed it more, but as I indicated on the floor, we had no one to negotiate with.
Now, analysts predict a last-minute scramble for a compromise and expect the debate to continue over the weekend. President Barack Obama has warned that this could lead to the United States losing its AAA credit rating.
There are plenty of ways out of this mess, but we are almost out of time. If we don't come to an agreement, we could lose our country's AAA credit rating. Not because we didn't have the capacity to pay our bills, we do, but because we didn't have a AAA political system to match our AAA credit rating. And make no mistake, for those who say they oppose tax increases on anyone, a lower credit rating would result potentially in a tax increase on everyone in the form of higher interest rates.
In a startling development, it has been revealed that the tech giant Apple has more cash to spend than the US government. Latest figures from the US Treasury Department shows that the country has an operating cash balance of $73.7 billion US. Apple's most recent financial results shows that its reserves stands at $76.4 billion. While the US is spending $200 billion more than it collects in revenue, Apple's net income in the past 3 months has exceeded $7.31 billion.
Opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe says he has no objection to South Sudan being admitted to the Commonwealth, but added that South Sudan should recognize Sri Lanka's territorial integrity. According to a communique issued by the opposition leader's office, Wickremesinghe made this statement when he met Alistair Burt, the Parliamentary Under Secretary of State at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in London.
The communique issued by the opposition leader's office said that Alistair Burt had assured him that he will convey Wickremesinghe's message to South Sudan. The opposition leader has pointed out that the people in the north have given a mandate to protect the country's territorial integrity at the recently held local government elections, and this should be brought to the notice of South Sudan. Wickremesinghe has also told Alistair Burt that the government has agreed to implement the 13th Amendment, and discussions are being held with the Tamil National Alliance in this regard.
Co-deputy leader of the United National Party, Sajid Premadasa, says if public resources are to be protected, then the United National Party needs to be developed as a powerful force. The parliamentarian expressed this view at a function held in Ambalanthutta today.
Bank savings books were presented to a group of children in the Godawaya area in Ambalanthutta by Sajid Premadasa.
රටේ ජනතාවගේ ජාතික සම්පත් කෙලසන තමුන්නාන්සලාට අයිති.
Today this country has a government which destroys the resources of the public and steals the money which belongs to the public. Therefore, we should take steps to send this government home very soon. I would like to tell you that in order to do so, we will build up the United National Party as a strong political force and send this government home through an election in order to create an era which will give you a better living standard.
විදිහි කරනවා කියලා මන් තමුන්නාන්සලාට ආඩම්බරෙන් මේ අවස්ථාවේ ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
The news first Eslon Danamuthu Sayanaya commenced at the Mavanella Mayurapada Central College this morning. The inauguration ceremony was held with the participation of Senior Minister of Rural Affairs Athauda Seniratna and Group Director of the Capital Maharaj Organisation S.C. Veerasekara.
The members of the Past Pupils Association of the Mavanella Mayurapada Central College welcomed the guests who arrived at the Danamuthu Sayanaya. There are matters which need to be looked into not only when houses are being constructed but in everything that we do. Today we have commenced that with the Mayura Mela program. We at Eslon decided to visit village after village along with Newspost and to carry out awareness as to how the public can get the maximum out of the money they spend when they are constructing houses. Following the inauguration ceremony, the invitees inspected the Danamuthu Sayana premises. This program is being attended by architects, civil engineers, surveyors, lawyers, astrologers, plumbers and Feng Shui experts. Furthermore, at the Eslon Danamuthu Sayanaya, advice can also be obtained from banks and several other institutions. A large group arrived at the Danamuthu Sayanaya seeking advice on obtaining national identity cards, passports, services from the police as well as from the Grama Seva officers. A health educational exhibition and a dental clinic was also organized.
I never thought that I will be able to visit this place. I'm happy about this. It is very good.
Concurrent to the Danamuthu Sayanaya, a service was also carried out to repair the plumbing problems faced by the residents of this area free of charge. The Eslon Danamuthu Sayanaya will be held tomorrow as well.
Meanwhile, the Mayura Mela Educational Exhibition, Trade Fair and Carnival will get underway today as well, and it will come to a close tomorrow.
There was a record attendance at the Mayura Mela Educational Exhibition, Trade Fair and Carnival yesterday. Several educational as well as recreational activities are being organized at the venue. It is an opportunity for everyone to enjoy. It is a great thing to organize such a big carnival in our village. In addition, news first screen tests are also being carried out at the Mayura Mela Educational Exhibition, Trade Fair and Carnival.
Deputy Minister of Economic Development Lakshman Yapa Abhiwardena says that several policy decisions will be taken in the coming months for the upliftment of the tourism industry. The Deputy Minister made the statement while opening the Hikkadua Beach Festival, which commenced yesterday.
The Hikkadua Beach Festival is organized by the Hikkadua Tourism Services Suppliers Association. We will be taking certain policy decisions in the coming months in order to uplift the tourism industry. By August, we hope to amend certain statutes and repeal outdated provisions and take certain policy decisions that will uplift the tourism sector. Sometimes problems may crop up when certain decisions are made. However, we need to get together and implement these decisions. We have taken steps to ensure that every person who invests in the tourism sector will have their issues resolved within 3 months. The Hikkaduwa Beach Festival concludes tomorrow.